you be bini a reply no. I'm here saying who be bini back say guy in you or good.
Okay.
And I'm not on could be on your beef.
Good morning.
Now would you not pay?
Good afternoon.
Be 2 months.
Good evening.
So when Timmy
good night. Good dawn. Good everything.
That is a boy nation pata.
My name is Martin Luther King. People call me Jack.
But media can say
call me anything.
On central say today
I'm happy to talk to you. Once again, it's been a while. I think I posted a video some couple of days ago. And
all right, my member Bernard.
Tomorrow I will be posting another video. Tomorrow I will be talking about how much do you need to start a snail farm, because this has been the main question many people keep asking me every day. They will send me a message on WhatsApp. Please, I want to start a snail farming. I want you to tell me how much I need to start a snail farm. This question is a very broad, solid. It's a very big question. So, if anybody asks you, how much do I need in order to start a snail farming? It's like you are asking me how much you need to buy a car, or how much you need to build a house. And automatically, if you ask this question,
yes,
anybody nobody will be in the position of telling you the exact amount that you need in order to buy a car or in order to build a house.
Most people know.
You get my point. Yes, I don't know if my sound is okay, but I'm trying to see if it is okay. Yeah. So, somebody would like to buy a Range Rover, somebody would like to buy a Kia Picanto, somebody would like to buy a Rolls Royce, somebody would like to buy a Toyota Camry, somebody would like to buy Ford Expedition.
Medical.
So, it depends on your pocket. It depends on the amount of money on you. It depends on your business plan. It depends on your idea before you can say, I want to go into snail farming. Somebody would like to keep snails as pets. Somebody would like to keep snails in a small quantity. All right? And then somebody will also want to keep a snail as a commercial businessman.
It's in parts.
Somebody would like to go into a business, a big-time business, in order to make a huge amount of money. So if you ask me, how much do I need in order to start a snail farming? I will have to break it into pieces for you.
Okay.
I think one of my let me take it off quickly. Sorry for that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so I think my sound is okay now. If you are live with me, you can check with me the sound, if it is okay. Okay. All right. So somebody will want to go into snail farming as a lifetime business in order to support his family, in order to support his friends, blah, 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 blah. All right? So it all depends on you, the farmer, or you, the person who wants to start the business. Okay. So anybody who asks me, how much do I need to start a snail farm? Tomorrow, watch my video. Tomorrow, watch my video. I'm going to show you how much you need in order to start a snail farm. Yes. Tomorrow, watch my video. Sorry. Okay. Tomorrow, watch my video. You are going to see how much you need to start a snail farm. Because the main problem that comes with snail farming is the pen, the construction of the pen. If you are able to construct the pen, that is all. Yes. If you are able to construct the pen, that is all. Because the construction of the pen is the most important thing that you need to do first. So if you want to start a snail farm, make sure that you have constructed your pen. Now, constructing the pen is the most thing that many people find as a problem. Because many people think that you can start a snail farm anyhow, anywhere. But we have the concrete pen, we have the somebody who decide to use the wooden box or the hatch box. Somebody who also want to like to use the greenhouse. Now, when we come to Africa, our style of greenhouse is definitely different from what we have in the European places. Tomorrow, I'll be showing the differences. Because when you go to Europe, the kind of snail farm they have, they are able to mechanize the system in such a way that they regulate the temperature, the humidity, as well as the flow of air into the pen. So this is the main reason why people in Europe are able to produce snails in greenhouse in large quantities. Because they have all the mechanisms, they have all the materials that they need. But when you come to Africa, our countries, we don't have enough materials, especially when you come to these iron pipes, these nets that you can use to cover your pen. It becomes so much expensive that the person who is jobless, who wants to start the business, and who will want to go into this greenhouse, it becomes a challenge for him. Imagine you have to raise 500, let's say, okay, 50,000 or 30,000 or 20,000 as a young snail farmer. 500. How are you going to do that? Let's say, okay, 50,000 or 30,000. How are you going to do that? Imagine you want to raise 50,000. You are jobless, and you want to go into snail farming, and you need to raise 50,000 Ghana cedis in my country, 30,000 Ghana cedis. You need a well, you need a poly tank, you need a small storeroom, you need a greenhouse in my country, 30,000 Ghana cedis. And then you need snails to start with. You need to get feed. You need a greenhouse. So you are going to give up. And then you are going to give up. That's why most of the time people will call me, people will ask me, how about the greenhouse? How can I get the greenhouse? First of all, the person who called me will tell me, I'm jobless. I don't have a job. I don't have money. I need money. I want to go into snail farming. Then he will ask you, how much is the greenhouse? I don't have a job. Then I automatically feel sad because this person is saying he doesn't have money. That means if you tell this person to raise 10,000 to start a snail farm, this person will not get it for you. But he is telling you that he is jobless. That means if you tell and he wants a green farm. One metal pipe alone is expensive. Talking of those who are coming to build it for you, those who are coming to put down the structure. That means you need a technocrat, somebody who has a technological mindset, who will be able to arrange these things for you. All right? After that, you're going to plant some materials, some plants, some crop plants that are edible, which can also serve as shade for the snail. And then you need a well, you need a poly tank, you need to lay pipes. So if you don't have money and you want to start a snail farm, and all of a sudden you are thinking about using the greenhouse, that means you have a long way to go. So I keep telling my friends, my young ones, those who call me, and then they will ask of the greenhouse. First of all, me in particular, I have never used the greenhouse before. So I don't know how I'm even going to explain to you that this is the amount of money that you need. But to be sincere with you, I have gotten into contact with a friend who is also in Ghana, who builds the greenhouse for people. He has given me all the amounts and the cost involved, everything. Tomorrow in my video, I will be able to explain it so that you will get it. What I most normally recommend for starters is the wooden box. Because I'm going to show you a small video. Let me see. One of the first hatchery that I had. We had about 3,000 baby snails. Yes. I don't know if you can see from my screen, but yes, we had 3,000 baby snails in 2 months, as you can see from the screen. Yeah. Yes. My wife is taking care of it. And you can imagine, I started with the wooden box. This wooden box was like, let's say, 800 Ghana cedis. Yeah. Because I had to buy the wood, and then I had to buy some nails, and then I had to pay the carpenter who put them together for me. You get my point? Yeah. So, the wooden structure or the wooden box is normally the best if you are a starter, if you don't have much money. And it's equally good. The snails laid the egg correctly. We transferred the eggs from the pen, and then we took them to a hatch box. When they were hatched, we transferred them from the hatch box to the grower box. So we have 3 boxes. All right? We have 3 boxes. So at a point in time, we transfer them. Sometimes my wife will have to clean them. She will have to wash them. You can see this was when she was cleaning them. She was washing them. Yeah, you can see about 3,000 baby snails. Yes, it's so marvelous. It's so amazing. Last time somebody was asking me to show him my snail farm. I'm really sorry. I'm not in the country at the moment, so I'm not able to show my snail farm. But the little pictures that I'm able to get from home, back home, I use them most of the time to show people that this is the little thing I'm also trying to do. 2 days ago, a guy called me. He said, I'm jobless. 3 days ago, another guy called me. He said, I'm jobless. I think this afternoon, the reason why I'm doing this live video is that this afternoon, another guy called me and he also said, I am jobless. So I was like, he said he has finished school. He has finished college, university since 2014. Yeah, and he is jobless. He doesn't have a house. He doesn't have a job. So he wants to go into snail farming. Then I told him most of the information that he needs is already on my platform. So he should just go and then go through the videos. But from time to time, I'll be making tutorials. So when this guy told me he's jobless, I was like, how can I be in Ghana with all these amazing opportunities around me, and then I will still be crying that I am jobless? How can I be in Ghana? I want to make some calculations with you. Then you can see if truly you are jobless or you have decided not to do something for yourself. If truly you are jobless, after this video, you will know if you are jobless. If you are broke, after this video, you will know if you are broke. Yes. If truly you are using the potentials that you went to learn from the university, let me show you something. When you go to the university, you see, let me show you. Recently, our president came to tell us that teachers can never be millionaires. He is right. Teachers can never be millionaires. Recently, our president came to tell us that. You know why? Because the teacher was never taught how to make money. No teacher in Ghana was taught how to make money. You know why? Take it or leave it. So, when you go to school, the teacher doesn't know how to make money. So, automatically, he is broke. And then what he has is what he's going to transfer to you. Since he doesn't know how to make money, he is going to make sure that you also don't know how to make money. So, this is amazing. The day I found out this theory, I told myself I will never go to school again. I have had countless opportunities to go to school, but I've told myself I'll never go to school again. No, the teacher doesn't know how to make money. So when you go to university for 4 years, for 3 years, you go to college for 3 years, HND, Some even have masters. They are still part of the unemployed graduate association because the school never taught them how to make money. So they themselves don't know how to use their brains to make money. This is the secret. So if you are a young guy, you need to explore things around you. Now, some people don't eat snails. So I have other forms of businesses which I will be putting up. I wish I'm back home already because what I have discovered is so amazing. I'm going to build up a multi-million national company and I need people to join me. Yeah, I have discovered so much, but because I'm outside the country, I'm a bit limited. You guys, you will see something for yourself. We have so much potentials in the country. We have so much opportunities. Let's forget about politics, how our leaders are running the system. Let's forget about it. Still, if you want to make it, you will make it. If you want to make it, you will make it. Now, I don't want to talk too much. Let me make this simple calculation. So let me show you a picture. My wife sold some of these snails. If you can see from here, my wife sold some of these snails. Now, these, if you look at these snails, they are very beautiful, amazing. Yeah. A man who stays close to our house came to my wife that she wants to buy snail. I don't know how she knows my wife has snail, but I know some people around the place told her. So my wife told her 4 pieces of these snails is 80 Ghana cedis. I beg, listen, 4 pieces of these snails is 80 Ghana cedis. Then the man asked my wife, don't you think you are going to be running at a loss when you sell the snails to me at this price? It is too cheap. The man asked my wife, 4 pieces, 80 Ghana cedis. You say it is cheap? That means this particular man has been buying snail from a certain source which the sizes are not even up to this size, and then the prices are more than this. Because I remember when I was a teacher back home in Ghana, there was a woman who sells snails at our place by the roadside. By the time I'm going to school in the morning, she'll be having a lot of snails by the roadside. By the time I will close from school, coming to pass by, all the snails will be gone. I will ask her, Mommy, now one away, or see teacher, now. Mommy, where are your snails? She said, Teacher, all the snails have been bought. So, I'm not gonna make it 4 pieces for 80 Ghana cedis. I'm just going to make it 1 piece for 2 Ghana cedis. 1 piece for 2 Ghana cedis. Now, in my previous video, I explained that the Acatina can lay up to 450 eggs. Actually, since I started snail farming, I have never seen the Acatina laying up to 450 eggs. The highest I saw was 321 or so. That was the highest I saw. Good. So let's say the Acatina that I'm rearing in my farm has been able to lay up to 100 snails. 100 snails, let's say 90% were able to survive the eggs, sorry, 100 eggs, okay. So 90% of the eggs were able to survive. So 90% of the eggs surviving, meaning I have 90 eggs out of 1 snail. Okay. Now, when the eggs hatched, about, let's say, 80 of them were alive. Extra 10 died. So I grew these 80 pieces of snail till they reached the table size. So imagine I have 300 pieces of snails in my farm, and then out of the 300 pieces, 150 of the snails lay 100 eggs for me each per season or per the whole year, because they are able to lay 3 times in a year. But this particular analysis I'm making, let's say that only 150 out of the 300 snails were able to lay the eggs for me, and then out of the 100 eggs, only 80 survive. So I'm going to multiply 80 by 150. So let's do the simple calculation. 100 times 150. So I have 15,000 snails in 1 year. 15,000 snails in 1 year. Looking at the picture, I show you that my wife sold one of these snails as 4 pieces of these snails at 80 cedis. I'm not going to sell it like that. I just want to sell one snail for 2 cedis. One snail for 2 cedis, at least one of these. We sold these snails I think 2 years ago. Yeah, these ones. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, we had to gather it for some market women to come and pick them away. 2 years ago. It was amazing. It was amazing. The same species of this type were those ones that laid the eggs for us. Okay, so I have 15,000 pieces of snails. My brother, now I want to sell each of them for 2 Ghana cedis. I'm not going to sell it for any high price. I'm not going to exaggerate the price. I just want to sell the 15,000 pieces of snails that I have made in the year. But this is the truth. Let me tell you the truth. The snails are not going to mature within 1 year. They are going to mature within, let's say, 1.5 years to 2 years, so that you can get this table size. Let me show you this particular size. Yes, if you want to get this particular sizes, you will have to take care of them for 1.5 years to 2 years. So by the time you get to 2 years, the next batch of snails are also growing already. So they will be coming in batches. They will be coming in batches. Okay, so let's make the simple calculation. 15,000 snails times 2 cedis. 30,000 Ghana cedis. 30,000 Ghana cedis. Now, this 30,000 Ghana cedis, you made it out of 150 snails. I sold it only 2 cedis. And you and I know that when you go to the market or when you go to the chop bar or the restaurant and you want to buy food with snails, you cry. Recently, I saw a video on a TikTok video. The guy went to buy 2 small pieces of snails for 10 cedis, and he was screaming at the bar. Okay, so let me shock you. You have been able to make 30,000 Ghana cedis out of 150 snails. Now you fed the snails, you gave them food, you did a lot of work around them. So what we're gonna do is this: you are going to divide this amount of money by 3, and then take 1 as your profit. Use the rest to pay for your cost. 30,000 divided by 3. Automatically, everybody knows it is 10,000 Ghana cedis. So if you're a young guy and you are jobless, you don't have a job, and you raise snails and you are able to sell them, and you're able to make a whooping sum of 10,000 Ghana cedis as profit. Which medical doctor is your friend or your co-equal? Now, this is not a business. Because if you are to make a snail farm and then over a period of 2 years you are going to raise only 150 pieces of snails, that means you are not into business. All right, you are not into business. If you want to go into business, that means you are going to be a commercial businessman. A commercial businessman. All right. So I'm live. I'm a commercial businessman. A commercial businessman. All right? Okay, take this. All right. Good. So, if you are a commercial businessman and you want to make real money, you want to make real stuff. Good. Hey. I'm not sure that you are going to be thinking of 150 pieces of snails. So this is where the problem comes in. People think you need so much money before you can start. Yes, true. You need so much money before you can start. If you want to go by a particular method of snail farming. Yes, true. Because we have different methods of snail farming. The first snail farm I saw was a trench. The person dug a hole like a gutter, all right? And then he made sure that he protected the edges so that when it rains, there won't be flood inside the pen. And then he kept the snails in, he added the dry leaves. I want to put the baby snails video on it again, the way it is in my snail pen. Yeah. So as you can see from here, this is my pen. This video was sent to me, I think, 8 months ago. Yeah, by my wife. I don't joke with my wife. She's a very serious person. You know why? When I went for snail farming training, when I went to train, when I was trained, I never trained her until I left the country. I started the snail farming, but I thought it wasn't anything serious. Then I sold all the snails to the woman I said used to sell the snails by the roadside. I took my money, she gave me a peanut, and then I left the country. Now, when I came out of the country, I started making research. I was like, so why did I even travel? Because looking at the conditions here, comparing it back home, if the amount of money I'm receiving here, if I want to receive that amount of money back home, what can I do? Or if I receive that amount of money back home, that means I will be living a comfortable life home. But when you are in Ghana, the amount of money I'm receiving here per month, I will never get it. So what can I do so that when I go back home, I'll be living a comfortable life? So I started making research again. Then it occurred to me that you had a business plan. I've been to poultry farm before. It didn't work well for me. I have a small rubber plantation. I am a serious person, as you see me like that. All right? Somebody's calling me, but I'm on a live video, so sorry, I can't answer now. Okay. After that, I'll open the phone line. Anybody can call me. Sorry, please. So I decided to make a research. Then I remember that I had a snail farm training. So why don't I deepen my knowledge on it? This is when the idea came. So I went to make more research. Then I decided to tell my wife to start it for me. So I gave her some small money. She got a carpenter, she got the materials, and then she started. Then I contacted a lady on Facebook. I met a lady on Facebook. Yeah. Today I'm telling you a story. I met this lady on Facebook. I told her, we became friends. We started talking, and then I asked her, where is she from? Then she told me she's from some part of Western region. Then I asked her, do you have snails in your area? Do you have snails in your area? Then she said yes. Then I told her, okay, fine. Can you help me? She said, I'm in school. Then I said, won't you get anybody in your area to get me snails? She said, I'll talk to my mom. She called her mom. The mom said, okay, fine, I'll get it for you, because there are some people who go to pick it from the bushes. So I sent her some amount of money, about I think 600 or 800 Ghana cedis. She got me about 250 pieces of snails. So I sent my nephew to pick them, brought them to my wife. My wife started feeding them. I only gave her the tutorials the way I used to train people on WhatsApp. Even she didn't even get videos. I only spoke to her. But those people who I train on WhatsApp, I give them videos and other ebooks to read, blah, 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 blah. This lady is so amazing. Then after some time, the snails started laying. And I told her, okay, fine. Start keeping them in the incubator, the hatchery. I didn't do anything special. And I told her, okay, I didn't do anything special. Start keeping them. Now we have enough snails. I didn't do anything special. So this simple calculation I made. Imagine we have started with 1,000 snails. All right, 1,000 snails, and then out of the 1,000 snails, 600 of them laid for us for the season. 600 laid for us for the season. So 600 of them, they are able to lay 100 each. Out of the 100, only 80 survive. So 600 times 80. Out of the 100, only 80. 48,000 pieces of snails. If we are to sell each of them for 2 cedis, times 2 cedis, 96,000 Ghana cedis. Each of them. Somebody was asking me, do you think there are markets for snails? And I was like, do you really know what you are talking about? Have you gone to the market? Have you checked? No, you haven't checked. Go and make a research. Because in Ghana, we import snails from Ivory Coast. Yes. we import snails in Ghana as I speak to you.
Because in Ghana, we import snails from Ivory.
Ghanaians don't rear snails. Ghanaians, excuse me, we are lazy. We only want to make white-collar jobs. So we don't really waste our time.
Excuse me, we are lazy.
Yeah. So we normally go to Ivory Coast. I know some market women, they buy it from Elubo. They pass through to Nzema, through Western region, take it to Takrade, take it to Cape Coast, take some to Kumasi, take some to Accra. Because we are unable to produce snails to feed ourselves in the country. So this is a big time opportunity. Never tell yourself, I don't have a job. Never tell yourself, I don't have a job. You have a job, just that you have decided not to discover it. There are even better things more than snails. And the amazing things about snails is that snails, they don't smell, they don't bite people. You are not going to chase them around so that they won't run away. They will not go outside to destroy people's items. They are very calm animals.
They will not go outside to destroy.
All right? So if you keep snails, the only thing you need to do is to get the pen so that they will be secured. You are going to be their protector.
All right? So if
that's all. They will start producing for you. You will start making amazing money. You know what happens? When you start afresh, you won't see any special thing. So you'll be like, so this thing they are talking about, is it really true? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
You won't see any special
this thing they are talking about, I'm not really sure.
But
But by the time you realize, you will be having this quantity of snails.
this thing they are talking about, I'm not really sure.
I made
Time you realize,
3,000 baby snails in 2 months.
quantity of snails.
Yes. Yes. I won't lie to you.
3,000 baby
I will
snails
never lie
in
to
2
you.
months.
That is the video. Look
Yes.
at the video.
Yes.
3,000 baby snails.
I will never lie to you.
I'm not gonna talk too much today. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm not gonna talk plenty. So look at what I did. If I'm not the one who even did it, my wife, I just told her, do this, keep this in, do that, do that. Look, there are many. Can you see the video? Look, please take your time and watch the video well.
Do this, keep this.
Everywhere there are baby snails.
There are many. Can you see the video?
Everywhere,
Take your
everywhere.
time and watch the
And
video.
you see, under these dry leaves, there are thousands of them hiding under it because this video was taken in the afternoon. In the night, all of them will come out. They want to eat because they are nocturnal beings. They sleep in the night. They sleep in the day, and they come out in the afternoon, in the night to hunt for food.
Because they are nocturnal beings.
Yes.
They sleep in the night.
I'm still around.
They sleep in the
My
day.
name is Martin Luther.
Come out in the
People call me Jack.
night to hunt for food.
This is the MTINO Business Complex.
Yes.
We still train people.
I'm still
We still
around.
give people
My
ideas.
name is Martin
These days, I
Luther.
don't even normally train
People call
people
me
because
Jack.
most of the materials that I've been talking about, they are on the YouTube channel already. So the best thing you can do for me is,
I don't even normally train
see,
people because
a man called me and said that
I've been talking
I am destroying the business because I'm giving all the clue. I'm telling people everything. So I don't have to tell people all the secrets
destroying the business
because the business will destroy. And I said, no. Per the research I've made,
I don't have to tell
if you raise 5,000 snails, it can be consumed in 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, if you are unable to bring another 5,000 snails,
raise 5,000 snails,
that means the business has collapsed.
consumed in 2 weeks.
So if my snail finish, they have to go and buy from my friend. If my friends don't finish, they have to go and buy from his friend. So we are like a group. We do everything together.
If my friends,
This is Martin Luther King.
his friend.
Thank you for joining. Share with your friends. Share with your colleagues.
This is Martin.
If today is your
Luther
first
King,
time,
his friend.
don't forget to
Thank you
subscribe.
for joining. Share with your friends.
Thank you for today.
Share with your colleagues.
Watch out for the video for
Today is your
tomorrow.
first time.
How much
Don't
you
forget
need
to
to start a
subscribe.
snail farm. I'm going to do all the analysis step by step. I will be showing you the kind and the type that you need to start with. I mean the pen, because it is the major problem or the major situation in snail farming. So I will be teaching you how much you need to start a commercial viable snail farm. So I will be teaching you. You don't need 50,000 Ghana cedis. You don't need 30,000 Ghana cedis. As far as you have a piece of land, you can make things right. And by the time you realize, as far as you have a piece of land, millions will be rolling in your pocket. Thank you for this evening. By the time you realize, subscribe to my channel. If you want to call me, my number is +233 5540 52555. +233 5540 52555. You can WhatsApp me. You can call me directly on WhatsApp. If you call me on normal call, you are not going to get me because I'm not using the country code. I'm not in Ghana. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so happy. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm not using the country code. I'm not in Ghana. Thank you for joining.